Hello everybody, I am Bob Calvert, and those of you that have been watching our video clips from Iraq, I am the host of TalkingWithHeroes.com talk show program. And I'm here at Fort Carson, actually by one of the gates. We're at the Mountain Post Global War on Terrorism Fallen Soldiers Memorial, and we just finished doing a talk show which we'll have here on YouTube and many other similar sites, with some of the returning soldiers from the 1-9 from Fort Carson here, and they just shared with us about their experiences in Ramadi. And many people have heard about Ramadi. When I was over there the first couple times, that whole area was known as the Wild Wild West, and I have seen it change in 3 trips to Iraq. And for those of you who have not watched our programs, on our last trip, we spent time with the North Dakota National Guard, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Fort Carson soldiers with the 2nd BCT in eastern and western Baghdad. We were with the Marines, the Navy in Fallujah. We went back into Anbar Province and Takedam, went back to a school at Al Abzar Primary School at Habanaya Tourist Village. We focus not on politics, but on progress. And we bring that progress back here to America from the troops themselves, from the civilians, from the Iraqis. We go out in the communities and we actually film. We go into schools, we go in hospitals, we go in buildings under construction. I remember in one of the towns south of Fallujah, we went to a water treatment plant that had just been opened up thanks to our troops and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. And the people in that area, 11,000 population, never had a water treatment plant. And they had a celebration, what they call the feast, when that water treatment plant opened up. And we have some clips on some of these places we've been on YouTube, on our website, TalkingWithHeroes.com, on our MySpace page, and we're starting to get them on other sites. And like I said, we've been there 3 times. And recently we've been connecting with some soldiers through the YouTube clips, and they suggested that we put out an appeal because we've been asked to go back again. And everything I do right now is sponsor driven. Ran out of money a long time ago, but it hasn't stopped us. We've been to Iraq 3 times with those circumstances. Every Sunday night we're getting call-ins from Iraq. We're interviewing military support groups all over the country who send the care packages and the letters to our troops. And we're working right now to get back for our 4th trip to Iraq and our 1st to Afghanistan, and we need some help. We have a great sponsor program. It's an advertising sponsor-driven project we have going here. And those of the people that become sponsors, whether it's $25, $100, or $500 or more, you get visibility in our website for a year. You send us what you want us to put in. And we need help. We need help to fund this next trip. We have Marine units, other units that have been doing a great job in Anbar Province for over a year now. They want to take us back into the communities, go back to the schools. We want to document the recent 5,000 soccer balls that got sent over thanks to Cisco Troop Support Group employees, the Pennsylvania American Legion, USO, and others that got involved in getting these 5,000 soccer balls over to Iraq and Afghanistan. We're going to go back and do more documentation on the progress. And in talking to these Fort Carson soldiers here today, it's amazing hearing the stories, and for somebody like me that's been there 3 times. There is so much progress we are not hearing about back here in America. And that's what our job is. That's what our mission is to bring those stories back. We do not get into politics at all. We're not going to get into politics at all. We're going to stay focused. Our mission is to bring the stories back, to gain support for our troops, their families, for the wounded and their families, and for those that have lost a loved one. And we do that through our talk show, which is TalkingWithHeroes.com. And so I invite you to go to the website, look at our sponsorship program, get involved, help us so we can go back, but also tell other people about these programs. The audio files are on our website 24/7. Anytime you're on the computer, you can listen. You can look at the video clips and then tell other people. I always say this on my talk show. You need to be the media. We need to get the word out and change the conversation in America and start talking more about what our troops are doing, the great job they're doing over there in Iraq and Afghanistan. It includes my son-in-law, who's back on his 2nd deployment, back in Mosul. And so I want to invite you to go to talkingwithheroes.com and contact us. And I want to thank you for listening. God bless you. God bless America. And to our soldiers, to our men and women in the military in Iraq and Afghanistan, be safe, stay alert. Bob Calvert here, host of TalkingWithHeroes.com.